Talakayang Parlamento. Talakayang Parlamento. Alamin ang mga impormasyon at usapin patungkol sa Bangsamoro Parliament na napapakinggan saan mang sulok ng BARMM. Mapapakinggan tuwing Huwebes mula alas 9 hanggang alas 10 ng umaga dito sa 90.9 DXMY IFM Cotabato. Talakayang Parlamento. Talakayang Parlamento. Mapapakinggan din sa DXMS AM 882 Radyo Bida, Brigada News FM 89.3, DXSO FM 99.7 Radyo Pilipinas sa Lanao del Sur, DXNO FM 97.5 Radyo Komunidad sa Basilan, DXSM AM 77.4 Radyo Pilipinas sa Hulo Sulu at DXSL FM 99.1 Radyo Suwara sa Tawi-Tawi. Ito ang mas pinalakas na programa na magbibigay ng impormasyon patungkol sa Bangsamoro Parliament. Talakayang Parlamento. Talakayang Parlamento.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Magandang umaga Pilipinas, magandang umaga Bangsamoro. Welcome po sa pagbabalik na ating programa na magbibigay sa inyo ng impormasyon at kaganapan patungkol sa Bangsamoro Parliament. Ito ang Talakayang Parlamento, ang official radio program ng Bangsamoro Transition Authority. Hatid sa inyo ng Public Information Publication and Media Relations Division sa ilalim ng Legislative Technical Affairs and Information Service. Ako ang inyong lingkod, Sheila de la Cruz Malik, makakasama niyo ngayong Huwebes mula alas 9 hanggang alas 10 ng umaga dito sa 90.9 DXMY IFM Cotabato, pati na rin sa DXMS AM 882 sa Radyo Bida. Sabay din po tayong napapakinggan sa lahat ng ating partner radio station sa buong Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Sa Lanao del Sur, napapakinggan po tayo sa DXSO FM 99.7 Radyo Pilipinas at ngayong taon dahil mas pinalakas natin ang ating saklaw, tayo rin ay napapakinggan sa island provinces ng Basilan, Sulu at Tawi-Tawi. Live po tayo sa DXNO FM 97.5 Radyo Komunidad. Sa probinsya ng Sulu, napapakinggan tayo sa DXSM AM 77.4 Radyo Pilipinas Solo at sa Tawi-Tawi naman, napapakinggan tayo sa DXSL FM 99.1 Suwara Tawi-Tawi. Napapakinggan din po tayo o mapapakinggan ang ating replay ng ating Talakayang Parlamento sa Brigada News FM 89.3 tuwing araw ng Sabado mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga. Napapanood rin po tayo live sa ating official social media accounts at Bangsamoro Transition Authority Parliament at live din po tayo sa ating YouTube at TikTok account at BTA Parliament. Sa mga nais lumahok sa ating talakayan, maaari ho kayong mag-message sa ating cellphone number 0915-344-5307 o maaari kayong mag-iwan ng komento sa ating official social media accounts. Maaari nyo rin bisitahin ang ating website at parliament.bangsamoro.gov.ph. Doon po makikita ninyo lahat ng updates patungkol sa Bangsamoro Transition Authority. At ngayong umagang ito po ay isang special episode dahil malalaman natin ang mga kaganapan patungkol sa Bangsamoro Parliament ngayong linggo at makakasama natin ang bagong elect na Bangsamoro Parliament Speaker, Speaker Mohammad Yacob. Magandang umaga, sir.
Magandang umaga and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh sa ating mga listeners na nanonood. Magandang umaga, Bangsamoro.
Ayun. Siyempre, congratulations po dahil kayo ngayon ay bagong speaker na ng Bangsamoro Parliament. Ano? Pero ito po, kahapon po kayo ay tinawag na-elect na bilang bagong speaker. Ano po ang unang ninyong naramdaman? Ano po ang inyong naisip nung kayo na ang tinawag at dineklara na bagong speaker ng Bangsamoro Parliament?
Well, as dati ring officers, official ng Bangsamoro, nagsimula sa Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Agriculture. Tapos napunta sa Office of Chief Minister as Senior Minister. Ngayon, as you said, na-elect as Speaker of the Bangsamoro Parliament. Ang unang realization ko ay we are in the continuing changing of leadership. Biglang surprise ako. Dahil as member of the parliament, hindi ko naman inasahan one day I'll be a speaker of the Bangsamoro Parliament. At nung namatay ang ating former statesman at magaling na abogado, Speaker Pangalian Balindong, hindi ko na iniisip kung ako yung qualified at maging kaniyang kapalit. No? Wala yun sa kahit dream, hindi ko nadi-dream. Wala sa pangarap ko. Ako yung makapalit. Marami pa ang mga magagaling, maraming qualified, a member of the parliament. But despite of having that, the organization of Moro Islamic Liberation Front, nung nag-scan sila, sinong pwede nila i-endorse for purposely maging speaker of the BARM. So finally, they settled that ako yung napili nila i-endorse to the Chief Minister na pwede ipa-adapt sa Member of the Parliament na i-elect as Member of the Parliament Speaker. So nung nasabi kay Chief Minister na ako yung propose, sabi niya kaagad ay tingnan natin kasi democratic process yan, kailangan election. So we will nominate. Inomini nila na ako sa one of the nomination na maging proposed speaker, parliament speaker. So yun ang process. So yesterday finally consensus, wala akong kalaban na inelect na nila as speaker of the parliament. So ang feeling ko, very surprised. I feel mixed, excited, and natatakot dahil I don't have any experience in the kahit deputy speaker, hindi ko naranasan. So biglang ako yung mamumuno sa kanila, although I'm the member of the parliament since 2019 hanggang ngayon. Hindi po ako nawala sa list of member of the parliament, pero just a member. So now, finally, elect speaker of the parliament. I will try my best to handle very challenging process, very democratic, very political. So I do hope and pray that I can make it, inshallah.
Nung na-elect po kayo, sabi nga po ninyo na surprise din kayo somehow dahil kayo nga ang magiging speaker na ano. Pero syempre naging usapin din po ngayon sa mga kababayan natin sa region ang pananatili ng Bangsamoro Parliament bilang MILF-led. Ano pong masasabi niyo dito? Pero at nagkaroon po ba kayo ng usapan within the MILF na kayo nga po ang magiging speaker? Paano naging proseso within the organization?
Well, yun ang sabi na in this government must be MILF lead. But hindi nanguhulugan na any opportunity para lang sa MILF. But as newly elected, recommended by the MILF, but this position for all, para sa lahat. So I will handle this position justly, fairly to all members of the parliament. Wala akong iniisip na party, kundi Bangsamoro as a whole must be served, at the legislation must be relevant to the concerns of all, at lahat ng mga services dapat justly distribute to all, fairly according to requirement set by the government. So, yan ang naiisip ko ngayon as representing the struggle of Bangsamoro, na the Bangsamoro struggle for all, hindi po party, kundi para sa Bangsamoro people.
So para sa lahat yung
Para sa lahat, yes.
Serbisyo at
Yes.
pamumuno sa
Yes.
pangunguna ni Speaker Yacob. Dahil ito ngayon, syempre naging issue din po ito sa ating mga kababayan kung nananatili bang MILF-led ang Bangsamoro Parliament.
Actually, Bangsamoro are all MILF. Kung hindi naman sila lahat, but sympathizer. Kung hindi naman sympathizer, at least citizens of the Bangsamoro. So because of that, we must put ourselves in the position we are ready to serve anybody.
Ayun. Pero since kahapon nga lang po yung naging election na ng pagiging speaker, nagkaroon po ba kayo ng initial meeting with the Chief Minister, Abdul Rauf Makakwa, or magkakaroon po ba ng meeting, nagkaroon na po ba ng schedule, at with the other parliament officers?
Actually, as senior minister, palagi naman kami nag-usap ni Chief Minister regarding how we can push the development of the region. Dahil tungkulin yun eh. So, after na na-elect ako, kahapon pa lang, supposed to be, I have a meeting before anything else in this morning. But dahil may lakad siya, hindi siya nakaka-report, hindi na kami naka-meeting ngayon. But I proceed to visit the Office of Speaker, and they organized the meeting with all directors, chief of divisions, all the higher officers of Parliament to have a meeting discussing ano yung first step we do. Isa sa pinaka-agenda, how can we process all things na priority ng Ministry Speaker Office, including the salary, travel of some officers, yung mga concern na immediate should be addressed immediately. So we agreed na this afternoon, ipapasa na nila sa akin yung mga document para masainan ko, mapipill up, para by tomorrow, baka pwede na mag-take off. Kung baka sa aeroplano, mag-take off at mag-operate na.
Ayun, talagang naging tuloy-tuloy at sunod-sunod yung mga trabaho ninyo agad bilang speaker, ano?
Opo.
Pero ngayon po, since ang Bangsamoro Parliament po, ang pangunahin naman talagang trabaho nito ay gumawa ng batas, at kailangan natin ninyo na makapasa ng batas, especially itong redistricting bill. Ano po ba yung mga priorities ng Bangsamoro Parliament sa ngayon, especially may kailangang matapos ang Bangsamoro Parliament before October 2025?
Bago ko pumunta dito, napunta sa akin yung newly appointed floor leader in the person of MP Jetli. Pinag-usapan namin magkaroon ba ng session this coming week. So we agreed na magkaroon ng session, magsimula ng session by Monday. At they will process the agenda. At one of the agenda, yung districting bill, how can we file it at makaka-develop ng new law para magkaroon ng catch-up program na magkaroon ng election as set by the Supreme Court. So, priority natin this time by Monday kung matuloy ang session ay districting and other concern on legislation na mga priority, at of course, i-review na natin ang mga pending resolution, pending bill, how can we push it as nalagay na nang sa OB during the formal speaker. So the priority really, how can we manage the expectation ng mga tao na magkaroon ng election soon as possible, if we can, so that the really priority legislation of the Parliament, para masabi na natin or maibigay na natin a message to the Bangsamoro people, the Parliament really working for the betterment of the region.
Pero ilang araw na lang din po before mag-end yung October 2025. Kakayanin po ba ng Bangsamoro Parliament na maisabatas itong districting bill ngayong buwan? May timeline po ba, target ang Bangsamoro Parliament?
Hindi namin tinanong ang sarili natin kung kaya. But what important for the Parliament members to start working on it. Kung kailan, siyempre meron namang process na gagawin. May consultation, may ibang democratic process. So, tingnan natin kung kaya ba. Despite short of the time. But definitely, we cannot judge kung matapos o hindi. But what is important, it is a priority legislation. And tatapusin as soon as possible para makatch up yung seat na deadline for election by March. So, tingnan na natin anong mangyayari. But the Parliament, the new Speaker, really trying to support the having election by March if we can, or basta magkaroon ng election.
Ayun, yun talaga ang kailangan na i-push ng Bangsamoro Parliament na magkaroon ng election by March 2026.
Yes.
At pero ngayon din po, isa din sa mga concerns or nakikita natin itong reappointment ng mga MPs. Meron po ba, magkakaroon po ba ng reappointment ang ating mga MPs or magiging tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pag-upo ng ating mga MPs? Do you have any idea po sa kung ano magiging status ng ating mga MPs?
Well, I believe everything according to the law. So, anong process? Supposed to be meron ng holdover capacity issued by the appointee, the president. So, I don't know kung meron ng holdover capacity signed by the president at hanggang. But definitely, since na ang nasit ay according to the Supreme Court ay magkaroon ng new law by end of the October, and by October, from there, 100 days supposed to be the COMELEC set the election. So by then, I think 100 days is in March. So yan ang target. So therefore, the holdover capacity hanggang doon sa election na yan. So kung wala ng election, siguro the Congress will look for the new amendment of the law na nag-sit ng election supposed to be last October 13. So kung meron ng amendment of the extension, definitely magkaroon ng new member na will be appointed by the president kung may extension. So we expect the new appointees, but ang question sila pa kami pala or other depende yan sa president sino. But there is a law na sa BOL na the majority of member of the parliament must be MILF lead. So therefore, there will be 41 MILF nominee by the Central Committee will be appointed by the President, and 39 came from different sector recommended by the government. So we will see if there is a extension again. How long is it? Hindi pa natin alam. So kapag meron ng extension bill approved by the Congress, signed by the President, so after that, the MILF and other sectors will submit their list for new appointment of the Parliament member. So we will wait for that scenario. So ngayon, we have a certain situation na hindi pa natin alam anong finally mangyari for the next coming months or years. Kapag hindi maka-election by March, so definitely the national government with the BARM official will talk about setting the day of election based on the legal basis.
Ayun. At syempre po ngayon, October na at isa kapag mga ganitong panahon, isa sa mga napag-uusapan ay ang budget. So ngayon po, kumusta po ng status ng 2026 proposed budget natin sa Bangsamoro region, sa level po sa Bangsamoro Parliament?
Well, kahapon they submitted to me draft proposed budget of the Parliament. However, meron namang committee on account responsible on the process with the support of Admin Finance Division of Parliament Speaker Office. So we are now ongoing yung pag-finalize natin sa budget natin. And I think we will be approved the same with the budget of different ministries and agencies of the BARM. Yes.
Ayun, talagang marami pang dapat pag-usapan sa ganito. Pero syempre, October na rin, dapat ito ay
October, November,
isa
December,
sa mga pinag-uusapan na usually kapag mga ganitong panahon, medyo nauumpisahan na yung budget at ngayon. Pero syempre, isa rin talaga ito sa mga naging issue natin, yung pagkawala nga ng speaker, kaya medyo natagalan din sa atin sa level natin sa Bangsamoro Parliament. At ngayon po, syempre, ilan din sa mga pag-uusapan dito sa Bangsamoro Parliament, yung mga priority bills na binanggit ni Chief Minister Makakwa. Kasali pa rin po ba ito sa mga target na priorities ng Bangsamoro Parliament sa ngayon? Paano po ang magiging transition ninyo bilang bagong upo na speaker at sa pamumuno before ni Speaker Pangalian Balindo? Paano yung magiging transition ng leadership? Yung mga priorities before, itutuloy po ba? Ano po ang mga plano na mga priorities pa rin ng speaker under your leadership po?
Well, the Parliament should support the Chief Minister. And that our value mula kay former Speaker Pangalian Balindong up to this time, the value really to support the administration of Chief Minister. Kahit sino naman dyan sa Chief Minister Office, we have to support it. So, since the new Chief Minister nag-set ng priority for legislation, at yun naman ang kinukonsider ni former Speaker na priority bill of this administration. As new Speaker, I will support and continue the priority of Chief Minister. Isa yan sa priority legislation. Ano yung naumpisahan na, we pursue and continue. Ano yung hindi pa natakal, we try to process it para maumpisahan na. And then, since na isa sa pinaka-priority, itong districting, kasama na sa pinaka-agenda for this coming session of the Parliament. So, therefore, as new Speaker of the Parliament, whatever nandyan, I commit to continue and support. Hindi naman ako na-elect to change everything here. I was elect yesterday na inaasahan na nila. Ako yung mag-lead sa kanila to continue good practices of this Parliament. And we assure to the public na anything that we started, we just continue it. Ano yung kailangan i-reform? I-reform na natin. Ano yung mga mistake na nagawa? I-correct na natin. That's simple transition. We have. Hindi ako na-elect para mas magaling pa kay Speaker. But na-elect ako to continue what former Speaker sinusuportahan na niya yung administration ng ating butihin Chief Minister.
Ayun. At isa po sa mga naging mainit na usapan kahapon ay ang pag-elect ng floor leader at ng mga ibang officers kahapon din maliban po sa pag-elect po ninyo bilang speaker ng Bangsamoro Parliament. Paano po ninyo ma-assure yung ating mga kababayan na nananatili pa rin united ang members of the Parliament?
Una sa lahat, kailangan natin ipaintindi na ang government na ito ay democratic. We have to go to the process. Ang nangyari kahapon, although very surprised, at sana hindi nangyari, but nangyari na, and do not test yung member of the parliament na paano nila i-deal yung situation na surprisingly na talagang hindi inaasahan na nangyayari. So, I salute the member of the parliament. Finally, na-resolve yung ganong very emotional na situation na in the end, naging conscientious, nagkaintindihan. At that's the really essence of the democratic na after all, lahat ay magkaintindihan. So, although sana hindi nangyari, but ang resulta positively na nakikita natin how the member of the parliament come together to push things united. So maganda naman yung although very emotional.
Ayun. Pero at the end of the day, natapos kahapon ng nasettle at maayos yung naging usapan sa Bangsamoro Parliament. Naging mainit man yung diskusyon, pero at least nasettle po ng maayos din kahapon.
May realization as new speaker, that give me message na anything during my term na magkaroon ng ganong situation, hindi po ako matatakot because in the end, sila po rin magsisolve sa sarili na nila. Yes.
So, kaya resolve.
Kaya resolve, yes.
At nakita yun kahapon. Na-witness yun kahapon ng mga kababayan natin.
Yes.
At syempre po, maliban dito, syempre mabigat na responsibility yung pagiging speaker. Isa ito sa talagang posisyon sa top post ito sa Bangsamoro Parliament at maraming kailangan pag-usapan, kailangan tapusin within the coming weeks dahil syempre nga magkakaroon tayo ng election by March 2026 inshallah kung matutuloy man ang election at kailangan pong tapusin yung mga batas within the month at marami pang mga pwedeng mangyari. Kayo po bilang speaker, paano po nyo nakikita yung liderato ninyo sa Bangsamoro Parliament? Paano yung mga takbo ng opisina ninyo?
Well, sabi nila mabigat. As you said, mabigat yung responsibility ng Office of Speaker. Mabigat kung ako lang ang magbubuhat. But if I can make all members of the Parliament na sharing with me to bring this responsibility, I don't think na mabigat. Because marami po kami. 80, imagine 80 members of Parliament na united to push this responsibility toward the objective of the government. Hindi na maging mabigat. Mabigat kung ako lang. So, I believe kahit ganun ka laki ang responsibility na kaya natin gawin everybody responsible to bring this responsibility to the objective na tinatarget na natin. End of the day, we are all happy at wala nang problema. I think it will be miracle if we can make everybody push us according to his mandate as member of the parliament na matulungan itong government na ma-establish as according to the law ng BOL.
Ayun, yun ang mga narinig po natin, yung mga gagawin ni Speaker Mohammad Yacob sa kanyang liderato at paano niya patatakbuhin ang Bangsamoro Parliament. Yan talagang aabangan ng ating mga kababayan.
Yes,
Since medyo matagal-tagal din yung naging stint ni late Speaker Pangalian Balindong at ngayon na bago po yung ating Speaker, talagang aabangan ng ating mga kababayan paano yung magiging takbo sa mga susunod na araw. At ayon nga kaya Speaker Mohammad Yacob na ang session ng Bangsamoro Parliament ay maaring mag-umpisa na next week,
Yeah,
kapag pag-uusapan muna nila sa level nila kung ano yung mga magiging agenda for next week. At isa nga dito, yung redistricting bill, at yan ang talagang bago na mga aabangan ng ating mga kababayan sa ating mga susunod para session ng Bangsamoro Parliament. Dito naman po tayo sa lighter side,
Apo.
nakita natin kung gaano kabigat yung magiging responsibility po ninyo bilang speaker. Pero bilang kayo nga po ay bagong speaker, kilalanin naman natin si Speaker Mohammad Yacob, saan nag-umpisa, taga saan si speaker, paano nag-umpisa yung kanyang serbisyo sa gobyerno, at kanina nga habang kami ay nagde-discuss bago mag-umpisa yung ating programa, nabanggit nga na talagang lumaki siya bilang farmer. Ayun, kilalanin naman natin yung lighter side ni Speaker Mohammad Yacob para makilala ng ating mga kababayan. Saan po nag-umpisa ang inyong serbisyo, Speaker Mohammad Yacob?
Well, as I said, I am son of the farmer. Tatay ko ay farmer and nanay ko. Sila as family, kami lahat. Way back before having this government, dati rin ako Executive Director of Bangsamoro Development Agency. The agency was established by the peace process na yun na yung nag-handle sa mga development programs in conflict-affected areas. With the support of World Bank, JICA, at other UN agencies na ini-implement ng BDA in the conflict-affected areas. So, nung nagkaroon ng Bangsamoro government after plebiscite way back 2018 and nag-umpisa na yung pag-ratify in 2019. So, biglang iniimbita ko ni Chief Minister, former Chief Minister, na sabi niya, help us in running the government. Baka ikaw na yung i-appoint as Minister ng Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Agrarian Reform, MAFAR. So doon ako nag-umpisa as government officer. Hindi po ako nakatikim kahit 1 month as government officer. At hindi po ako nakapagtrabaho sa government. Doon nag-umpisa as Minister of the MAFAR. So nanatili ako 6 years until 2024. So, hindi ko na banggitin anong nangyari sa MAFAR because everybody aware anong MAFAR that time. So, biglang nung na-appoint ni Presidente si Chief Minister, new Chief Minister, Abdurrauf Makakwa, before siya mag-upo sa kanyang kinausap ako. Sabi niya, pwede ka ba ikaw na lang daling ko as Senior Minister of the Bangsamoro? Sabi ko, sir, if that the service of the people, wala akong problema. Ialis mo ako sa MAFAR, idalin mo ako sa OCM, Senior Minister, okay din ako. So that's what happened. So from MAFAR, I think March 2025, mag 7 months na ngayon. So, napunta ko sa OCM as Senior Minister 28th of March bago magkaroon ng anong tawag doon? Election ban of midterm election last May. So after a few days may election ban. So medyo challenge naman yung operation that time. So na-appoint ako as Senior Minister last March 2025. And ngayon, after 6 or 7 months, nandito naman ako as Speaker of the Parliament. Hindi ko alam how many months lang ako dito. But as a good followers, kahit saan po tayo, especially consensus ang member of the parliament na sila po yung nag-elect sa akin. So, just this morning, nagpunta na ako sa office of speaker to see and what is there. So, mag-assume naman ako on that office, transferring from the office of senior minister in the OCM to the office of speaker, maybe this afternoon after this. So, doon na ako magsimula mag-isip how I can manage all those necessary priority of the office of speaker para mapacilitate yung lahat ng mga admin concerns, finance concerns, and then we will propose the every divisions na tingnan natin ano yung mga dapat na challenges, concern issues na i-address na natin. So by next week, I hope the Parliament Office and Office of the Speaker will properly operate na everything seated as effect of nung pagkawala ni Speaker, almost, I think, mga 1 month. At maraming na stop na mga document. So, I'll start to sign it by Monday.
Ayun, talagang simula po ng 2019, member of the parliament na si Speaker Yacob at naging minister ng MAFAR, naging senior minister at ngayon naman speaker ng Bangsamoro Parliament. Pero kayo po ba, nung kayo po ay ma-appoint bilang member of the parliament noong 2019, ano po yung mga nakita ninyo talagang na naisip ninyo na gagawin sa Bangsamoro region kung paano kayo makakatulong in your own way bilang member of the parliament at eventually nga naging minister ng MAFAR, naging senior minister at ngayon naging speaker, paano po ninyo nakita na makakatulong ang inyong opisina sa ating mga kababayan sa Bangsamoro region? May mga personal initiatives, policies po ba kayo na nakikita or nagagawin sa atin sa Bangsamoro region?
Well, nung na-appoint ako as minister ng MAFAR way back 2019, at the same time, member of the parliament, from there, nakita ko na yung how important the minister, the same time, member of the parliament, to make policies regarding the concerned priority of the agencies. As Minister of the MAFAR, ang nakita ko priority ko to help Bangsamoro journey toward development. Ma-strengthen ko yung policy and regulation side of the Ministry of Agriculture. So, because of that, na-propose ko yung first na bill na na-propose ko at enact na. The bill on the creation of Agriculture Fisheries Training Institute. So, na-approve na yan and operated na yon BAFTI. Second, the irrigation, establishment of irrigation system. Yun na yung hanggang ngayon sa second level pa ng
sa second reading pa.
So, I hope matatapos din yan before the ending of transition. Then, meron din halal bill. Meron din akong many resolutions passed by our office na promoting Islamic finance. Since I am also designated a chairman of Task Force on Islamic Finance, resolution strengthening the implementation of food security, since I am also designated by the chairperson of Task Force on Food Security. In fact, meron na kaming natapos na food security roadmap of the Bangsamoro region. Malaki ang contribution ng member of the parliament, the same time cabinet member of the chief minister. Malaking maitulong doon sa pag-strengthening ng policies, regulation na basihan ng mga ministry to implement their programs and project. Malaking tulong yun. So, nag-start ako as chairman ng Committee on Agriculture, I think on one parliament. Pero nung second parliament na nakita yung mga minister na masyado busy, na hindi nila na gampanan ang tungkulin nila sometimes as member of the parliament. So, iniiba na nila yung member of the committee. Hindi nila ini-encourage na maging chairman yung minister on the committee. Although there is still some committee na headed by the minister. But karamihan sa mga committees, ina-avoid na yung member of the parliament na minister na maging chair of the committee para mabigyan naman ng focus yung mga committee to enact mga priority legislations.
Yes,
So
na-witness
malaki.
natin yun, ano?
Yeah, yes.
BTA 1,
BTA
na talagang kayo po ay
Chairman ng
Agriculture.
Agriculture Committee. Yes.
At the same time, naging minister po kayo ng MAFAR.
MAFAR, yes.
At isa talaga ito sa mga naging concern din ng BTA 1,
Yes.
yung mga ganito. Pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin po yung mga isinagawa ninyo noon, ng
Opo,
mga
opo.
committee. Na-witness din po natin yun. At kayo po ay naging member nga ng Parliament since 2019. Hanggang ngayon, kayo po ay membro 2019, BTA 1, BTA 2, 2022, at ngayon naman for the extension at naging speaker pa kayo. Ano po yung mga naging nakita niyo na differences? Meron po ba simula BTA 1 ng bawat grupo dito sa atin sa Bangsamoro Parliament? Ano yung mga naging improvements sa Bangsamoro Parliament since kayo na-witness po ninyo yan nung BTA 1 noong 2019?
Well, malaki improvement. In 6 years, malaki ang improvement. It's really going to institutionalization of the legislation. However, when it comes to how member of the parliament deal each other, medyo very bonding yung mga parliament member din Parliament 1. Then second, more then. Pero nung approaching the election, na parang marami na sa kanila nagpropose ng political agenda na mag-run ng member of the parliament, mag-run ng mga district. Parang naiba na yung environment Parang politika na ngayon. So, I think more interesting, smoothly, yung previous member of the parliament when it comes to close each other. But this time, parang they are also close but may halo na politika. Alam mo na yung politika. Anong definition ng politika. So, yun, medyo may political color na ngayon. But I think that's good because we are in the democratic country, especially BAM, start to learn how we can fix our political agenda according to democratic process. And that's our training now. That's our beginning of the journey toward the political contest.
At ito nga po, syempre, nabanggit po ninyo yan, na medyo may differences din.
Yes.
Eventually, nung simula BTA 1, BTA 2, tapos ngayon, dahil nga magkakaroon na ng election din. Ano po sa tingin ninyo ang magiging challenge sa part po ninyo bilang speaker sa pag-upo ninyo ngayon?
Well, malaking challenge. Because as I said, I am speaker of all. Pero, in reality, the member of the parliament ngayon, divided in party. Marami na declare ito, party nito, party doon, party. So, the role of the speaker, how can we facilitate those interests of those different parties in this parliament na magkalapitan, magkatulungan, na isit aside yung personal interest, kundi the general welfare of the Bangsamoro must be priority. And that's my role. So, in that case, challenge na yun. I have to strengthen my capacity to negotiate, to talk, to address those challenges na meron. So, that's my nasit ko na yung sarili ko. How can I put myself in the neutral ground na wala pong partisan to make them all happy? Na access to the legislation, access to the office of the Parliament with fair, transparent, inclusive, whatever. So that's my role.
Para maging bukas kayo sa
Bukas,
lahat. Ano?
yeah.
And speaking of bukas sa lahat, before po, syempre pumanaw si Speaker Pangalian Balindong, yung isa sa mga naging strategy nga ay magkaroon ng caucus with the MPs, regular caucus with the MPs. Ipagpapatuloy po ba ninyo ang ganitong klaseng estilo para mapatuloy yung pagiging united ng ating mga MPs?
We already pronounced that our way of leadership, collective, consultative. So dahil that the one of the process na everything before we decide na kailangan may bagay na agreed para formality lang to put in the process like legal process. So I think I have to continue the caucus strategy. But titingnan ko kung ano yung maibago. More focus, caucus, or open caucus. Kasi sometimes, maramihan, baka it's cause a difficulty of having united decision. But we will look at the issue. Kailangan pa ba ang marami? Kailangan pa ba ilan? Kailangan pa ang anong strategy? Whatever. So we have to look at the issue first. Bago natin i-decide na dalhin sa caucus, dalhin sa formal na pag-usap, whatever. But the objective, how can we arrive the highest interest of people?
Ayun, at inaasahan po ng lahat yan, ang pagiging bukas ninyo sa lahat, especially nung ating mga opisina dito sa Bangsamoro Parliament, dahil ang opisina ni Speaker Mohammad Yacob ang isa talaga sa mga aabangan ng lahat, dahil ito nga ay bagong pamumuno na At syempre po, paano po naman ninyo gustong makilala yung pamumuno ni Speaker Mohammad Yacob?
Well, i-introduce ko na lang na I am one of very simple na tao. Anytime if you have anything concern about in the Parliament, you can come anytime. At ano yung decision, kailangan consulted ang lahat na concern. Hindi naman lahat kahit hindi concern. But those people na concerned at makakatulong, we will consult them. Finally, we have the decision. So, wala akong i-introduce na ako lang. Because, as I said, mabigat ito. Hindi ko kaya ako lang. So, I have to invite sino makakatulong sa akin to come on the decision, on the agreement na para sa interest ng lahat. That one. Second, ano yung mga challenges? We have to study deeply bago natin bigyan ng decision. Because sometimes, pag mamadali in the decision making, na hindi nakita yung pinaka-rotation of that concern, ay mali rin ang decision kahit So therefore, second, we study and understand all those concerns bago natin desisyonan. Third, ang objective na natin ay to have a effective law of the Bangsamoro government, kailangan din idaan sa standard process. Consultation, community level, local government level, all the levels of consultation para ma-fix na natin na whatever we propose relevant to the concern of entire Bangsamoro people. That third. And last one, siyempre, this government led by the Chief Minister. So whatever things na we want to do, kailangan natin i-present sa Chief Minister. If it is acceptable or not. If he see hindi acceptable, we study bakit. And again, we present again sa kanya. Baka yun. So, what I mean here, the Speaker and the Chief Minister must be strong coordination of whatever process at program na i-handle ng Parliament as legislative branch of the government.
Ayun. At maaari po, kayo na ang magiging huling speaker ng Bangsamoro Parliament before ang first regular Parliament. Ano po yung mga gagawin ninyo para maging handa yung ating mga lawmakers pagdating ng regular Parliament?
Well, very clear na bago mangyari yun, may election. Sinong mag-propose, mag-run, susuportahan natin, spiritually and motivation, because lahat po sila pambato natin, become a future member of the Parliament. So, sisiguraduhin natin na this chamber will be a station of unity, pagtutulungan, hindi po station ng conflict, at mag-away-away dito, hindi po yung ganun. So, we try ourselves as speaker para sa lahat, ay magsusupport din para sa lahat. So, we are hoping na the legal government, na majority of the Parliament, manggagaling pa rin dito sa mga membro ng Parliament na ito. Because they were trained, na-train na sila. At malaki ng maasahan ng Bangsamoro people sa kanila. So, that first approach na we want motivate na lahat po sila sana. Sila pa rin ang membro ng Parliament in regular government. Pero hindi ko naman inasahan, ako pa rin ang speaker. Iba yun.
Aabangan natin yan.
Iba yun.
Pagdating ng 2026, kung matutuloy yung regular, yung election sa 2026.
But what I maximize to make the environment conducive to all of them na mamotivate sila mag-run for the coming Parliament. Kung may mga tulong na dapat itulong sa kanila, I'm committed to support them. Anybody from them. Na ano.
Ayun po, pero yung mga naging background po ninyo, kayo po ay nag-aral din sa ibang bansa, ano? Sa Saudi Arabia.
Yes,
Kayo
yes.
po ay may background doon.
Yeah.
Ang experience ninyo dito sa Bangsamoro region, sa Sharif Agwak nga, na nabanggit ninyo kanina, paano po ito nakatulong sa inyong pag-upo dito sa Bangsamoro region simula noong 2019?
Well, I think very na ang education, malaki yung role or contribute to develop personality. So since I was graduate of Sharia law, when it comes to Sharia law, malaki yung bagay na nakaka-contribute sa akin sa behavior, sa character, as servant of the people. And then after that, I enrolled in public administration and polytechnic, and now State University na, Cotabato City State College, University. So, graduate po ako ng public administration and doctorate of public administration. So, combination of Sharia law and public administration, talagang na-formulate yung personality ko as public servant. The same time, promoting moral governance that the Chief Minister, former Chief Minister, and now new Chief Minister still pushing the moral governance. And I'm happy one of their katuwang to push the moral governance according to transparency, accountability, whatever values that we have. So, wala naman perfect, but we try ourselves na magsimula yung moral governance from ourselves to our client, to our partner, and co-staff and other, na sana our relation really according to the values that we had.
Ayun, talagang marami tayong aabangan sa programa, sa opisina ni Speaker Mohammad Yacob, at sa mga susunod na araw, abangan po natin yan. Talagang makikita po ninyo yan sa ating website, sa ating social media accounts, lahat po ng mga activities na gagawin ng Bangsamoro Parliament. Pero panghuli, bago tayo mag-end sa programang ito, how do you want to be remembered as Speaker of the Bangsamoro Parliament?
I want to be remembered as good legacy. Nothing more. I try to be a catalyst of change toward the moral governance services. So that my want to be in the future. I hope I can maintain this. At I motivate all members of the parliament come together to push this, because as Bangsamoro sa matatag na gobyerno, kailangan po natin ayusin ang ating sistema based on the moral governance, that we want to see people happy because they are believing that Allah is the creator and everything must be under the will of the people, na makakasaya to do their daily lives according to their freedom. So whatever, Muslim, non-Muslim, indigenous people, kailangan nila ma-feel they are in the place na walang kinakatakutan, they are free to express whatever they have, and masaya lahat.
United.
United.
Ang Bangsamoro region.
Yes, yes.
Yan na Muslim, non-Muslim. Ito ngayong pinupush
Sitla
ni
community.
Speaker Mohammad Yacob na lahat ay nagkakaisa dito sa Bangsamoro region. Inshallah.
Yes.
At ito, bago po mag-end ang ating programa, mensahe po ninyo muna sa ating mga kapwa lawmakers dito sa Bangsamoro Parliament bilang kayo na ay Speaker ng Bangsamoro Parliament.
Well, ang message ko sa mga kasamahan ko, I would like to remind them na their task ay mahalaga to fulfill anong kulang na mga policies, regulations dito sa Bangsamoro. Bangsamoro as infant government nangangailangan still need laws and regulation policies na relevant to the concerns of Bangsamoro people. So I invite them and to motivate them to struggle for that journey as lawmaker. Second, to the people of Bangsamoro, sana they try to understand the Bangsamoro government, because ano yung nasasabi sa mga media na criticism, they should validate before they believe in it. Because marami yung divert ng issue na maganda naman, but ginawa hindi maganda. So, to address that, it must be validated before we judge. Kasi sabi nila, don't judge the cover of the book. But you should look at the content of the book. So, yun. Pangatlo, ang message ko sa lahat ng government officers, this is a time we maximize our effort na makakakontribute. Maliit man, malaki, whatever, we maximize, contribute something to our people. Para after all, wala naman tayo dito, but hindi tayo magsisi na sana nagawa natin ganito. So, wala na tayong sisihan kapag wala na tayo dito. But habang nandito pa tayo, we should maximize, maliit man, malaki, whatever, to contribute to the Bangsamoro. Anong kaya natin i-contribute.
Ayun.
Salamat. Sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Speaker Mohammad Yacob, sa pagpapaunlak sa ating programa sa Talakayang Parlamentong official radio program na Bangsamoro Transition Authority na napapakinggan po ninyo tuwing Huwebes mula alas 9 ng umaga hanggang alas 10 ng umaga sa lahat ng ating partner radio stations dito sa Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Muli maraming salamat,
Thank you.
Speaker Mohammad Yacob. And good luck po sa mga susunod pa na mga journey ninyo dito sa Bangsamoro Parliament. At sumayin niyo ang balita ngayong Huwebes sa ngalan ni Speaker Mohammad Yacob at ni Secretary General Professor Rabi Angkal. Akong inyong lingkod, Sheila de la Cruz Malik, mula sa Public Information, Publication and Media Relations Division sa ilalim ng Legislative Technical Affairs and Information Service. Muli, magandang umaga. Wassalam.
Talakayang Parlamento. Talakayang Parlamento. Alamin ang mga impormasyon at usapin patungkol sa Bangsamoro Parliament na napapakinggan saan mang sulok ng BARMM. Mapapakinggan tuwing Huwebes mula alas 9 hanggang alas 10 ng umaga dito sa 90.9 DXMY IFM Cotabato. Talakayang Parlamento. Talakayang Parlamento. Mapapakinggan din sa DXMS AM 882 Radyo Bida, Brigada News FM 89.3, DXSO FM 99.7 Radyo Pilipinas sa Lanao del Sur, DXNO FM 97.5 Radyo Komunidad sa Basilan, DXSM AM 77.4 Radyo Pilipinas sa Hulo, Sulu, at DXSL FM 99.1 Radyo Suwara sa Tawi-Tawi. Ito ang mas pinalakas na programa na magbibigay ng impormasyon patungkol sa Bangsamoro Parliament. Talakayang Parlamento. Talakayang Parlamento.